And again, to go back to the stacking with her ult, it's not 20% crit rate and then, 10% crit rate and 20% crit rate. It seems like it's a 10% crit rate and a 20% attack damage in regards to the Stellar Realm and the secondary version of the Stellar Realm on Shorekeepers Resonance Liberation. So translation issue there by the looks of things, but still absolutely insane abilities with Shorekeeper in that regard. Shorekeeper is broken. Full kit leak guide, Wuthering Waves 1.3, ISANE. I haven't watched any of this dude's videos before, but let's check. Drop a preemptive sub and a like, and see what the video's got to say then.
The Shorekeeper's kit and Yoo-Hoo's kit just dropped. Now,
again, Yoo-Hoo being a 4-star, she sounds like she's going to be pretty decent, and I do really like her combat animations. I must say again, Shorekeeper's combat animations are gorgeous. Resonance Liberation, kind of underwhelming, but a kit sounds ridiculous.
I have read absolutely nothing of this. I have no understanding of it. We're going into it together. Shorekeeper is going to be a Spectral healer. So they are a rectifier user, so they're pretty much Verena. I'm a little kind of disappointed in the fact that they're Spectral. I really wanted something different. Yoo-Hoo is going to be Glacial, but we'll cover that in a separate video.
Is she really going to play the Verena role, though?
These are their Ascension mats. They're going to be using G-Way. I don't know if that's a new material. I assume it probably is. But let's look into this. So skills: perform 4 basic normal attacks, dealing spectral damage. When the attack hits a core, generate 1 collapsed core.
What is a collapsed core? That was like that black hole animation that we saw? Yeah, what does that do, though? What does that mean?
So I assume this is something similar to Verena's, where she does the 4, and then after that, probably going to be something in their Forte circuit, I assume. Actually, if we do this real quick, collapsed core, and we scroll down for a moment, I'm just curious. Collapse.
Yeah, let's have a look at collapse core.
Let's see. Mid-air attack. Forte circuit. Yeah, generate a floating collapse core. Okay. Yeah, so just so we can understand what a collapse core is. Cool. So 4 attacks equals 1 collapse core. Let me pull out the paint.
What is the collapse core, though? What specifically does the collapse core do?
Bucket, because you know the vibes, man. I be doing my paint or whatever. That's how you be. So, okay. Hold the normal attack button at the cost of stamina. Release form, which enables the Shorekeeper to accumulate a segment of speculative data every second. Okay. Automatically collect plant collectibles in a certain range. I assume that is similar to Baiji's. Also, what I'm going to do real quick is I just want to make sure I'm not covering anything. So we're going to do this. Okay. So so with her heavy attack, she's able to collect little feathers on the floor. Automatically collect plant collectibles in a certain range. Tap the normal button or use all the stamina to end release form while
that's when she goes into like the butterfly form.
Every accumulated speculative data segment transforms into
because that uses a lot of stamina quickly. That does. So you got to be careful how you're using that in fights as well, haven't you?
Actual data with 1 collapsed core, and then mid-air attack is consume stamina to perform a plunging attack. When the attack hits a generate 1 collapsed core. Okay, tap normal attack within a certain range to perform basic attack 2. So mid-air attack can turn into a basic attack 2, so that way you don't have to do the full 4 basic attacks. Dodge counter is normal stuff here. So let's see. The resonance skill restores HP for all team members and summons 5 dim star butterflies. Dim star butterflies automatically track and attack the targets, dealing spectral damage can be performed.
Dude, her resonance skill sounds kind of sick. Yeah, man, the more I'm seeing of her, the more she sounds like a must-pull, guys.
Mid-air. Okay, so the skill is going to equal 5 dim butterflies. Okay, cool. So let's see. And then, so now skill attributes, healing is 1839 plus 6.7% HP, 6.57%. And then the damage of the dims are 31. Now, we're not going to go too deep into the percentages at the moment due to the fact.
So, with seeming like she's going to be like, you're going to want a lot of energy regen, how does a healing scale as well?
Realistically, these can change. It's all up in the air. The beta literally just dropped. Stat bonus is going to be HP increase. It seems like they'll be scaling with HP. That obviously can change.
Okay.
Resonance separation. So, Elemental Stellarum. Expand Elementary Stellarum.
So you want to go HP energy regen for her then, I'm guessing.
Continuously restore HP for all team members within the Stellarum. So, Stellar Realm. Maybe it's like if you're a Genshin Impact player, maybe similar to the Nahida Burst, where it generates some sort of.
It's basically going to be an AOE area that you're inside, isn't it? Like if you stretch out of it, you're not getting the benefit. I will say though, sounds like an insane resonance liberation, but the animation's kind of a letdown. I must admit, I love the sound of her voice though when she does it because she's got that like she has got that proper like cute posh British accent, hasn't she?
Field or some sort of circle, and they continuously store HP within that stellar realm. That is my assumption. There is no gameplay. The effect can be triggered every 3 seconds, so you can get healing every 3 seconds. Sophisticated stellar realm. When nearby team members use intro skill within the stellar realm, it evolves into sophisticated stellar realm. In sophisticated stellar realm, every 20 seconds increases Shorekeeper's energy regen. Oh my god! All nearby team members
Gain a 1% increase in crit rate up to a maximum of 10% crit. That is insane. For every 20% increase in the Shorekeeper's energy regen. So, yeah, again, as I said, this is why you want to go heavy into energy regen then, because you were going to get freaking insane crits for your characters. That's insane. That's insane.
In the domain gain 1% increased crit rate to a maximum of 10%. Sophisticated stellar realm involves the effects of elementary stellar realm. Okay, off the bat, off rip. So hold on a second. We have to break it. There's a lot going on here right now. So if we are breaking down
get it paint
down just the burst, right? So the burst is going to provide pretty much some sort of field. If you are in this field using your intro, you get 1% crit rate
for every 20% regen.
Up to 10% crit rate. Okay. So I just want to track this. So you get up to 10% when you're in sophisticated stellar realm. And that is only, so we're going to put sophisticated stellar realm. So SSR, and again, this is activated with your intro skill. The elemental stellar realm is just a normal one. So now let's look at this release.
So when you switch to your intro, so you're getting 1 to 10% off your intro skill then with inside her old bubble, we'll call it, whatever, the stellar realm. Off your intro. So every 20% that she's scaled in her energy regen, you can go all the way up to 10% off your intro skills. Does it say in the nearby short all in the main game 1 to 10%? It evolves instantly. So when you use your intro and it evolves, do you want to get the crit rate off the intro skill, or is it evolved then into this sophisticated stellar realm until what? Until like character switch or a certain amount of time? Let's have a look here because it might actually say
the stellar realm. Jesus Lord, okay, this is gonna be wordy.
Okay, here we go.
When nearby team members use
No, you didn't.
Oh no, okay. It's when nearby team members use intro skill within sophisticated stellar realm.
So then you gain the extra crit
to release stellar realm. Every 10% increases the Shorekeeper's energy regen. All nearby party members gain in the domain gain a 1% increased crit rate up to a maximum of 20%.
Wait. So, holy shit, dude. So you can go intro to get 1 to 10%, and then intro again to get up to 20%. Holy shit, dude.
Release stellar realm involves all effects of sophisticated stellar realm. When release stellar realm exists, the Shorekeeper's intro and light will be applied to. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, to break this down in this.
How long does it last for then? So is it just specific? I'm guessing it's just specifically with the intro skill that you're getting the crit base, or what? It's kind of insane though. That's going to make character burst, swapping ridiculous with that off her ults.
The first version of her burst, so version number 1, is going to be the elemental stellar realm, ES, right? So this is just going to be giving you HP every 3 seconds, right? Now the second version of this, which is the little baby brother, is intro skill in realm. So in the little.
So I'm guessing it's just your skill, yeah, your intro skill.
1% crit rate, maxing to 10% of crit rate. Now, if you intro skill in the sophisticated stellar realm, we'll call this SSR. If you intro skill in the sophisticated SSR, you are then going to be
leveling it up so you can go to 1 to 20%.
Release SR. And so with this, you're going to be getting an additional 1% crit rate, maxing to 20%. And
Yeah, dude, energy regen's going to be insane with that HP energy regen. She's going to be ridiculous. I feel like she's going to be insanely good.
if I'm reading this correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong. These are stackable.
Yeah,
So
seems like
in
it.
total,
Oh,
you can
actually,
get
so we're talking 30 up to 30%. Oh, I don't know though. When nearby team members use intro skill within sophisticated stellar realm, it evolves into release stellar realm. In release stellar realm, for every 10% increase in the Shorekeeper's energy regen, all nearby team members in domain gain 1% increase. It doesn't necessarily say it's stackable there though, does he? It doesn't actually say it's stackable there. So if it is stackable, with this 20% increase, will you need a further 10% on top of that? Or for every 10%, will it be then like every 30%? I don't think so. I don't know if that is actually stackable. Okay, interesting.
in theory 30 crit rate. 30 crit rate. Potentially. That I'm interpreting this as stackable. And then
If it is, that's insane.
Yeah, that's insane. Off rip.
What does that say there? When release Stellar Realm exists, the Shorekeeper's intro skill Enlightenment will be replaced by intro skill Discernment. Okay. Right, well, we don't even know what her intro skill is, though. I don't even know what's her intro skill. I want to know.
She's better than Verena. I assume that her gameplay is going to be more in the grounded realm as opposed to in a
Dude, this is what we needed, though. This is what I've been calling out for ages in regards to something to compete with Verena.
air stuff like Verena, which is a massive W's on the shot. So that's pretty dope off rip. Burst, busted, elemental skill, very normal stuff. So this is her burst. This is how I'm interpreting her burst right now. Skill is just simply heals. Skill is heals. And that's really it. Did I miss anything here?
Well, it's what? It's heals and summon 5 dim star butterflies. Dim star butterflies automatically track and target, dealing spectral damage. So it's a heal that doubles up as an auto attack as well. And it can be performed in midair also. So it's not just a skill, a heal, sorry.
Yeah,
it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Sword.
Restore slash spectro damage. That's really it. So nothing too crazy with the skill. Now let's get to the Forte. So we're going to go Forte. And let's move this notepad.
Yeah, we're definitely going for what? Energy regen, HP, spectral damage bonus. Dude, I'm at the point where I'm like, I lost my 50-50 on Jeji. Do I just give in and just leave her now and just go for this? Because I really want to get her.
Keep in mind that we do get collapsed corpse. So I'm going to just put that as CC. That is after 4 normal attacks. NA is a normal attack. Okay. So we're cooking right now. Let's see what we have.
What does the collapsed core actually specifically do, though?
Healing, etc. Healing bonus, cool. So Forte circuit. Flare Star Butterfly. Generate a floating collapsed core when a normal attack hits a target, which emerges as a Flare Star Butterfly after 6 seconds. Generate a floating collapsed core. Okay, so you generate a floating collapsed core. You're supposed to collect these, which generate one floating, which emerges as a Flare Star Butterfly. Okay. Flare Star Butterflies automatically track and attack targets dealing spectral damage. If there are 5 collapsed cores, the next time the Shorekeeper's normal attack hits a target, 1 collapsed core will instantly transform into a 5-star Flare Star Butterfly. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here. We just got to read all of these.
Hold up. I need to read this. Generate right, astral cord, Flare Star Butterfly. Generating a floating collapse core when a normal attack hits a target, which emerges as a Flare Star Butterfly after 6 seconds. Flare Star Butterflies automatically track and attack a target, dealing spectral damage. If there are already 5 collapsed cores, the next time Shorekeeper's normal attack hits a target, 1 collapsed core will instantly transform into a Flare Star. So she's going to be really good then for quick swaps, isn't she, as well? Because I'm assuming that you're going to be able to hit a heal as well with a heal. Your butterflies are going to be going out, your dim star butterflies going out to do auto attacks, quickly switch out, and then it's going to kind of be like, same sort of thing when you drop your echoes, isn't it? And you can quick switch and the animation continues through, and then you can like switch back or whatever kind of thing. Yeah, she seems like she's going to be like,
I have to get the
I've said
full picture.
Before,
we're
insane.
Going through this together. I've not pre-read this. So far, she seems busted already, just off the normal stuff we see. Deduction. When 5 segments of actual data have been accumulated, casting heavy, I assume actual data is
It's deduction when you go into that butterfly form, yeah.
going to be the actual Forte circuit. So actual data equals Forte.
Okay.
And so it has a max
makes sense,
stacks
makes
of
sense.
5. So you're getting 5 stacks of Forte. So in 5 segments of
Yeah,
actual data, 5 segments of Forte have been
Sometimes that's one thing with Wuthering Waves. There's so many different terminologies that they use in regards to your Forte circuit and the different effects. It's just like, what? Takes you a minute. You're like, wait a minute. What are they talking about here? But okay, I'll get it now.
accumulated. Cast heavy attack to consume all actual data segments to draw in nearby targets dealing spectro damage. She has CC to draw nearby targets in CC. Meanwhile, all generate collapse cores will instantly transform into flare star butterflies. Wow. Okay. Okay. So if you
Buffs. Insane crit buff. Heals. Heals on her ult as well as obviously the crit buffs. Auto targeting and CC capability. You can't tell me she's not a must pull. You can't tell me she's not a must pull.
you get 5 stacks of your thing, and then you do a normal attack, you will then get CC. You'll get crowd control. I can't use CC. Crowd control. But also every of your collapse cores are going to transform into these star butterflies,
Okay.
doing more damage. Okay. Pretty simple stuff here. It seems like a lot, but it's not. It really isn't once you kind of break it down and visualize it.
I agree. It's the terminology as well a lot of the time in this game. It really makes things seem like extra complex when they're really not. Sometimes it's just the way it's wrote. It's just like, bro, you're hitting me with all these different terms and I don't know what any of them fucking mean.
And transmutation. When 5 segments of actual data have been accumulated, casting mid-air attack will consume actual data segments of spectral damage. Meanwhile, all collapse cores will tap the normal button to. Okay, this seems like it's just kind of similar to Gigi's, where she can just do the stuff mid-air. So nothing too crazy. When 5, let me just double check. 5 segments be consumed. Mid-air attack will consume all actual data. Segment deals spectral damage. Meanwhile, it doesn't have the CC to it. Instantly transform, tap the normal button, attack to a certain range, form base attack 2. And then actual data. The Shorekeeper accumulates up to 5 segments of actual data. The Shorekeeper can obtain 1 segment of actual data when a normal attack origins calculus hits a target. Did they say anything here about origin calculus? I assume origin calculus is just that 4th hit. That's my assumption. So, okay. Let's go to the outro. The Shorekeeper summons 1 flare star
I'm guessing it's just a normal attack, yeah.
butterfly and 1 dim star butterfly. The butterfly circle all nearby team members, which presents for 30 seconds. When the flare star butterfly is present, tapping on the dodge button when a nearby team member is being hit or juggled will allow them to successfully dodge and safely land on the ground. This effect can be triggered up to 5 times. When the dim star butterfly is present on nearby teammates, damage will be amplified by 15%. If you are getting juggled, shout out to my boy EO.
Oh, dude.
So you got a puller.
The tech guys are gonna absolutely love her.
If you are getting juggled and you do the outro skill,
just get out of jail free card, yeah.
Okay, you just won't be juggled. You can stop being juggled, go back to the floor, and then everyone gets a 15% damage amplification. Okay, what is her inheritance?
Dude, is she gonna make Verena obsolete? I don't think so. She's definitely gonna play a different part. Like, you know, Verena is still. Well, I suppose it depends on what a heal skill works like. I guess it looks like it's gonna scale off HP. It depends on how powerful it's gonna be in that regards, and what her ult can do as well. But is she gonna, like, I've been calling for ages for some competition for Verena, but is she gonna bench Verena? Is that gonna actually happen?
Skills. When a team member.
What's this here? Hold up a second. Not falling. When a team member suffers a fatal injury, they will not fall, but instantly receive 50% of the Shorekeeper's HP. Holy shit! So, dude, and this is an inherent skill. This is not a copy, bro. She's benching Verena and she's taking some of Baiji's work as well. Holy shit, dude.
If there's a fatal injury, they will not fall, but instead receive 50% of the Shorekeeper's HP when the Shorekeeper's losing the same amount of HP. They're triggered once every 10 seconds. So she's pretty much doing the Similar to how Verena and Baiji have the thing, she's not giving a full revive. She's going to be giving, again, better than Verena, she's going to be giving you 50% of her own health. So I assume you need to have at least 51% of her health to give her this. And then the other inherent skill is when the short.
I don't think that's necessarily what it's saying. It's just saying 50% of her health, isn't it? If you've got 50% of your health, you're down to 25% of your health. I would imagine you could do it at any point, probably down to 1%, probably. There might be a limit where you can, like, at a certain point, there's a cutoff and you can't use the ability, potentially. But I wouldn't guess that you need to have at least 51%. I think it just means 50% of the pool of health you've got now, doesn't it?
Keeper in the team.
Which will obviously scale as it
when
gets
the
smaller.
Shorekeeper's in the team, or when Stellar Realm is active, her burst, or if the team is within the Black Shores area, the Shorekeeper's energy regen increased by 10%. If Rover's in the same team, their energy regen is also increased by 10%. So she is going to be automatically buffing.
Okay. Really gonna be useful to work with Rover then. I guess it's to give a bit more love to Rover, isn't it? Because really people don't tend to run it that often. I know she can be using some good team comps, but I definitely think she has got like left a little bit to the wayside by a lot of people just recently. That's cool to see. You know, that's cool to see.
Any version of Havoc Rover. I've been telling people don't sleep on Havoc Rover. Havoc Rover is a free C6 DPS unit. This homie is not bad. I went through his constellations in another video. I'll link that here after. But yeah, it's pretty dope. Intro skill. The Shorekeeper appears to restore HP for all party members and summons 5 Dim Star Butterflies. Dim Star Butterflies.
Dude, holy shit, man. She's just like an auto-attack machine then. She's healing at the same time as auto-attacking. She's buffing, healing on crit rate buffs as well. What the hell?
Automatically track and attack, dealing spectral damage to consider resident skill damage. So
this is this is discernment. So this is when she's in the Stellar Realm. So she's got this intro for normal. Then when she pops her ult, she can do another intro skill within that, which is obviously whatever this is. When released Stellar Realm exists, the Shorekeeper's intro skill Enlightenment will be replaced by intro skill Discernment. Cast Discernment to end the current Stellar Realm. Okay. Restore HP for all nearby team members and attack targets to deal spectral damage. This is considered critical resonance liberation damage. So, does she... I think she heals when she pops her ult, doesn't she? So you can pop your ult, you can heal, pop your ult and heal. You can heal off intros. And then you can pop your intro when the ult's popped and heal all nearby team members and get critical resonance liberation damage as well, and end, obviously, your ults. That's... Damn.
Resonance skill damage is going to be a big part of her kit. That's what you're probably going to want to get on her echoes.
Yeah.
When released Stellar Realm exists, Shorekeeper's intro skill Enlightenment will be replaced by
some
skill
spectral damage bonus as well.
Discriminant to end the current
energy regen.
HP for all members and attacks targets. This is considered critical resonance liberation damage. Oh my god. No, they're gonna. I don't think they'll keep it like that. But let's just say hypothetically that
she said. Well, this is what betas are for, though. Do you think? I think a pre-banner nerf is incoming for her. I kind of hope it doesn't, but she does seem kind of busted, chat. She seems kind of busted.
Resonance skill damage and resonance liberation is going to be massive. This will be perfect with Yinlin as well, because they can buff your resonance liberation damage. So if you were to outro from Yinlin into this character, you're getting the resonance liberation damage buff from Yinlin on top of this. She is absolutely broken, will be the best healer in the game, hands down. There's so much stuff to unpack here. I mean, I don't even know.
I wonder if they just decided to go balls in, balls deep. Like, you know, just fuck it, let's go raw dog it, because of how, like, meta Verena's been for so long now. You know, really, like, Verena's like a must-have character at the moment, in my opinion, for your account. Like, if you don't have her, you kind of, like, you're not got a busted account. You've not got a bricked account, of course, but you have definitely got a more gimped account, because she's just insane. This is taking it to another level. This is.
I mean, again, quickly, brother, the burst itself has the 3 forms. The burst has the normal one, would you just get the normal HP. The burst is if you intro in from your 1, you get the second version, the SSR is what we call it. Intro in on field. If you were inside this realm, you were getting a 1% crit rate buff up to 10%.
So you're going to be able to ult HP up to potentially 30% crit rate, potentially if it stacks. Do you think intro within the realm, you know, switch to your character, insane crit rate on your DPS, intro in with Shorekeeper, end it, get a heal, critical resonance liberation damage. Like, holy shit, dude.
Now, if you were in the second version of this SSR, you intro in again with another character, you'll get RSR is what we were calling it, 1% crit rate up to 20%, and it does look like these two are stackable. So that is the burst. I don't even know what I wrote here. I can't even read my own handwriting. I apologize. Maybe I was cooking. Maybe I gotta stop the bit. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And then so the Forte circuit is pretty simple. Let me go back to the Forte circuit real quick. Forte circuit seems to be get the five stacks.
So Stellar Realm lasts for 30 seconds as well. So when it becomes a sophisticated Stellar Realm, or release Stellar Realm, does it shorten the duration? I'm guessing not. Cooldown's 25 seconds as well, so it's not even a massively long cooldown as well for what seems to be an insane I'm just contemplating, I'm just thinking of like, in my head, I'm just picturing the combat going down with her. Yeah, dude, she seems ridiculous.
Do a heavy attack, and then when you do that heavy attack, you get the spectro damage as well as get some sort of CC. So, and how you get these, I believe and I assume it will be either through these normal.
Yeah, I forgot that actually as well. Not all of you only got all the things I've just discussed in terms of the buffs, the healing, the critical resonance liberation damage off her ult, the extra heals, her heal as well. You've got CC, auto targets, like, damn.
Normal attacks.
She seems like she's a jack of all trades, really. She does a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Floating collapse core when a normal attack automatically track and attack targets. Next time Shorekeeper normal attack easily transform. Now her Forte circuit doesn't seem to do any type of healing. The Forte circuit seems to strictly be straight up damage. So I could see people running, unless, tell me if I'm misinterpreting this, but I could see people running the Spectro set on her. I would personally still build her with the Rejuvenating Glow set, but or you could even probably go Moonlit, but I think you'd probably want to go Rejuvenating Glow, especially because of the fact that it seems like a Forte circuit does not heal. It is really mainly the Resonance heal and the burst, but that is fine. Overall, she seems absolutely.
Oh man, I feel like you could go with
Spectro. They're absolutely
Spectro bonus.
Verena,
I feel like could be insane with her.
I don't like Verena's in-air accuracy. In-air.
I feel like with that, you could almost have her as kind of like a jack of all trades in that sense, where she could play like kind of like this auto sub DPS, then full on support buff character with the heals as well.
Stuff. I think it ruins her for me. It's annoying. It's annoying. I know tons of people, including myself, have absolutely gotten bodied and beaten up because of that in-air nonsense. So this is the Shorekeepers kit. This is the Shorekeepers kit. Honestly, I feel like it's really not that bad. I'm gonna try to sum it up a little bit faster. I wish someone said there's a way to type on here, but I don't think there is, right? Oh, burst. Oh my god. So burst. The burst is pretty simple, right? So we have the three modes. You have the normal mode on the burst, right?
So you get you 1 to 10%.
Normal is going to give you
and 1 to 20%.
Pretty much.
I wonder if it is stackable, that. I wonder how your energy regen
number 2.
is required as well then.
Number 2.
Is it for every 10% or is it for every 30% then? You know, is it for every 20% plus the 10% to get the 30% potential stack?
And then if you intro in that other version, you will then get 1% crit rate up to 20. They do seem to stack. 20% seems to stack.
What we're assuming.
And then the Forte circuit is really just Forte is pretty simple. 5
healing skill as well.
5 in the Forte, and pretty much
she's got healing off her intro within the
accumulate
Stellar Realm as well, hasn't she?
Collect plants within the range. Oh, that's a heavy attack. Excuse me. Here we go. Yeah. Create generating collapse core. Yeah, this one
only problem is it's these little fuckers here. It's these little fuckers here and farming these little fuckers. That's the negative that I'm seeing in this whole thing. Everything else, like, I don't really see negatives with her. Obviously, balance is a thing. That could be a massive negative. But yeah, dude, holy shit, bro. Yeah, she seems like she's going to be insane. This Yoo-hoo, looking at what I was seeing as well, and a little bit of what we got from a kit in that previous video, seems like she's going to be pretty decent as well, and they're going to be on the same banner. I feel like I said it before and I'll say it again, and I know people like to say this, but it seems like that is a must-pull banner if she's going to be a rate 4-star on the banner as well, along with her, along with Shorekeeper. I feel like you're massively missing out if you're skipping this banner. Massively missing out.
Yeah. Create generating class core. Yeah, this one I don't think I really need to break down as much. It's pretty simple. It's just generating the butterflies into the other butterflies, and she's doing spectral damage. So overall, I think her kit is crazy. I think her kit is dope. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I miss anything. We'll be coming Yahoo as soon as possible.
It seems like she's going to be fun to use. It seems like a powerful character, actually, a really powerful addition. But yeah, I think you've got like 2 healers, massive buffs. Her ult's insane as well, especially for the potential to get that extra 30 crit. Heals off the intro skill as well, and that crit resonance liberation damage also. The auto attacks, the CC potential. Like, you've just got a bunch of things there that other characters just don't do across the board as well. I'd be curious to see the actual capabilities of her healing, what sort of numbers she's doing. And then obviously you've got the fucking revive as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. All right, interesting. Ethan, great video. I enjoyed that. Should check him out. Dude, her kit sounds insane. Her kit sounds insane.